In this video, we will show you how to replace your mass airflow sensor on this Chevy Trailblazer. This will be located under your hood on your air intake. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Locate the mass airflow sensor, located right on your air inlet tube. Typically, when you're removing something like this, you would want to remove the electrical connector first. But on this particular unit, it has a locking tab that's a little bit difficult to remove because it's underneath this area. With that said, we'll start removing the sensor from the air intake first, and then we'll turn it over to remove that lock. Use a 5.5mm socket to remove each of the mounting bolts. There's one in this top corner here, and then there's one on the bottom corner, located diagonally from the first. Let's remove the pair. Inspect your mounting hardware, replace it as necessary. Remove the mass airflow sensor from the air intake tube. Now we'll turn this over. There's our lock. To remove this lock, we'll be using a small flathead screwdriver. You could also use a pick if you needed to. We're going to have to gently start prying this up and away. You'll find directly in the center here, it does have a little locking nub that goes into this area. You just want to press that in, and then you should be able to press this out. At this point, you could either continue on by fully removing this or just leave it in this position here. Now we'll squeeze on the black rectangular tab in the center there. While pressing in on that, we can remove the mass airflow sensor from the connector. Give both ends a quick check for corrosion. And there it is, friend. All right, let's get ready to install our brand new mass airflow sensor. When you're installing this, you want to make sure you have it in the proper orientation. Looking at it in the angle that I have it, you can tell that it has the sensing agent right inside this small area. That will be facing towards the air filter, so when the engine's drawing in air, it will be rushed through here, it can meter it, and talk to the computer of the vehicle. Now that we have that in place, let's continue on with starting in each of our two 5.5mm mounting bolts. Then you can snug them up. Now that we started both of these in, let's go ahead and bottom them out. The torque for these is only 5 inch-pounds, which is barely bottomed out, so don't over-tighten them. Now we can move along to the electrical connector. When you put this in position, this will be facing down, so I'm just going to show you now. You want to press it in until you hear a click. Once you've done so, continue on with pressing this gray lock in as far as you can up against the connector. That'll ensure that this does not come free on you while you're driving down the road. Get a little click from that, we'll give it a tug just to ensure that it is secured, and now I'll lock it in. Double check. Okay friend, we fully installed our mass airflow sensor on our vehicle. The next thing you want to do is hop inside the passenger compartment, start up the vehicle, and make sure you don't have a check engine light and no running condition. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.